Tiffany Caban came within 55 votes of winning a tightly contested Queens District Attorney seat against the Democratic machine's favored candidate. The 31-year-old queer Latina public defender was supported by progressive district attorneys Larry Krasner of Philadelphia and Rachel Rollins of Boston, all part of a new decarceral prosecutor movement.
Well, for more, we go to San Francisco, where we are joined by Chesa Boudin. Welcome to Democracy Now!, Chesa. The the election is just a week away. There have been unusual developments, and one of your main opponents has just been appointed the DA of San Francisco. If you could explain what just happened for a national audience, and also, with your unusual history, why you want to become District Attorney of San Francisco.
Well, thank you, Amy. It's great to be back on the show. Thank you, Juan. Always good to be here. We are just under a week away from the election, and the election is November 5th. On October 18th, the current elected district attorney, George Gascon, stepped down in order to pursue the Los Angeles district attorney position. And it was a highly unusual development, particularly because this was the first open district attorney race in San Francisco history in over a century. Quite literally the first time without an incumbent on the ballot since 1909. And when George Gascon announced his early departure on October 18th, the mayor immediately announced that she would be swearing in one of my competitors, Susie Loftus, as the interim DA for the 18 days until the election. It was a move widely criticized. The nonpartisan ACLU, for example, called it an interference with the democratic process. Many other observers jumped into the race to denounce this move as an effort by the mayor to tilt the scales of the election and influence the outcome. And of course, we have seen what everyone expected, which is that the interim DA has used her position quite literally every day to do a press conference or some campaign-related activity to draw attention to her otherwise uninspiring campaign platform.
And why you're running, Chesa Boudin?
Well, Amy, I'm running because I've seen firsthand, personally, my whole life, how broken our criminal justice system is. My earliest memories are going through steel gates and metal detectors just to see my parents, just to give them a hug. And I learned through years and now decades of prison visits that our justice system is not doing nearly enough for victims of crime. It's not rehabilitating people who have been convicted of crimes. And it's a system of racist mass incarceration that's actually costing taxpayers billions of dollars and making us less safe. I saw that, I lived it, I experienced it my whole life, and I decided to become a public defender to make sure that people had access to equal justice, no matter how much money they had in the bank. And day in, day out, practicing as a public defender here in San Francisco, I saw the same kinds of systemic injustices that I experienced firsthand as a family member of incarcerated parents.